put the 3 straws on his hand, and a finger on either outside straw, and he blew, and what happened but that the fist was blown away with the straw. "Thou art sore, and thou wilt be sorer," said O'Donnell. "6 more pieces, O'Donnell, and I'll do another trick for thee," said the lank grey beggarman. "6 shalt thou have, say'st thou, my 2 ears, one I'll move but not t'other. 'Tis easy to see them, they're big enough, but thou canst never move one ear and not the 2 together." The lank grey beggarman put his hand to his ear, and he gave it a pull. O'Donnell laughed and paid him the 6 pieces. "Call that a trick," said the fistless lad, "anyone can do that," and so saying, he put up his hand, pulled his ear, and what happened was that he pulled away ear and head. "Sore thou art, and sorer thou wilt be," said O'Donnell. "Well, O'Donnell," said the lank grey beggarman, "strange are the tricks I've shown thee, but I'll show thee a stranger one yet for the same money." "Thou hast my word for it," said O'Donnell. With that the lank grey beggarman took a bag from under his armpit, and from out the bag a ball of silk, and he unwound the ball and he flung it slantwise up into the clear blue heavens, and it became a ladder. Then he took a hare and placed it upon the thread, and up it ran. Again he took out a red-eared hound, and it swiftly ran up after the hare. "Now," said the lank grey beggarman, "has anyone in mind to run after the dog and on the course?" "I will," said a lad of O'Donnell's. "Up with you then," said the jugular, "but I warn you, if you let my hare be killed I'll cut off your head when you come down." The lad ran up the thread and all 3 soon disappeared. After looking up for a long time, the lank grey beggarman said, "I'm afraid the hound is eating the hare, and that our friend has fallen asleep." Saying this he began to wind the thread, and down came the lad fast asleep, and down came the red-eared hound and in his mouth the last morsel of the hare. He struck the lad a stroke with the edge of the sword, and so cast his head off. As for the hound, if he used him no worse, he used him no better. "It's little I'm pleased, and sore I'm angered," said O'Donnell, "that a hound and a lad should be killed at my court." "5 pieces of silver twice over for each of them," said the jugular, "and their heads shall be on them as before." "Thou shalt get that," said O'Donnell. 5 pieces, and again 5 were paid them, and lo! the lad had his head and the hound his, and though they lived to the uttermost end of time, the hound would never touch a hare again, and the lad took good care to keep his eyes open. Scarcely had the lank grey beggarman done this when he vanished from out their sight, and no one present could say if he had flown through the air or if the earth had swallowed him up. He moved as wave tumbling o'er wave, as whirlwind following whirlwind, as a furious wintry blast, so swiftly, sprucely, cheerily, right proudly, and no stop made, until he came to the court of Leinster's king. He gave a cheery light leap, o'er top of turret, of court and city, of Leinster's king. Heavy was the flesh and weary the spirit of Leinster's king. 'Twas the hour he was wont to hear a story, but sending might right and left, not a jot of tidings about this storyteller could he get. "Go to the door," said he to his doorkeeper, "and see if a soul is in sight who may tell me something about my storyteller." The doorkeeper went, and what he saw was a lank grey beggarman, have his sword buried behind his haunch, his 2 old shoes full of cold road range water sousing about him, the tips of his 2 ears out through his old hat, his 2 shoulders out through his scant tattered cloak, and in his hand a 3-stringed harp. "What canst thou do?" said the doorkeeper. "I can play," said the lank grey beggarman. "Never fear," added he to the storyteller, "thou shalt see all, and not a man shall see thee."